His Holiness Sri Rang Ramanuj Pitadikshwar Swami Sri Shraddhaya Maharaj. Thank you and welcome to South Africa.
Okay.
International Pravakta preacher of Srimad Bhagavat and Sri Ram Katha. Maharaj was born in a traditional Vaishnav Brahman family in Uttarakhand, India, of Palgan Purnima, holy festival, in Vikram Sambat 2030. At the tender age of 7, whilst completing his early education in Dehradun, he took Pranam Diksha from his guru Answari Vibhukshit Jagguru Ramajacharya Sri Swami Rangamanuj Acharya Maharaj. He further developed his studies in Vedic scriptures, astrology and paranormal science. Maharaj completed his master's degree in computer science from Madhya Pradesh, MD in Pachanvya therapy from Kanchipuram, and diploma in naturopathy and yogic science from Delhi. He worked as a software engineer in Bengaluru and shortly after renounced his material life and family and took Vyakta Diksha to fulfill his purpose in service to Sanatan Dharma. He then began his teaching and preaching the glories and messages of Sanatan Dharma, Vedic culture, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Vedas, Srimad Bhagavat Puran, Shiv Puran, Ramayan, Goa Mahima, Katha, and all over the world to spread Bhakti Yoga and unconditional love. Maharaj launched many projects from the benefit of humanity and for the welfare of the unprivileged. Some of the projects: the International Sri Raghunath Pit in Srimad Vrindavan in the year 2000, Sri Radha Mahadev Mandir and Surpi Gushala in Anupur Sahib, Punjab in 2006, Sri Radha Mahadev Seva Trust NGO in Vrindavan 2007, the Rangamanuj Ved Vidyala in Punjab for underprivileged students in 2012, Surbai Yoga Panchagya Healing and Meditation in Mauritius 2016. So, ladies and gentlemen, one and all, Swamiji has agreed to have this discussion with us and just get a basic understanding, and I will be asking him a few questions where I think we will all benefit from greatly. So Swamiji, the theme for our organization's 50th is Dharma Rakshati Rakshishta. Those who protect Dharma and are protected by Dharma. So in simple terms or simple words, what is Dharma?
Jai Shri Radhe to all of you. Dharma meaning is, we are talking nowadays, we are thinking dharma belongs to religion. But religion is not a dharma. The simple meaning, if you want to know about dharma, the simple meaning, if anything hurt me, if any action, any word, any work, if hurt me, then this is that my duty is, I never do all these things for others. That is called dharma. If anybody slap me, and if anybody slap me means definitely I hurt with slap. So I never use slap to for others also. That is called a dharma. Is it not a dharma in not a, you can say in the nowadays, that's why the Sanatan philosophy always believe in the Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. When you feel like that ki all over the world is our family, you're not going to do anything wrong with anyone. That is called a dharma. If you are doing anything wrong with other person, and if anybody doing same with you and you feel hurt, then you also have a duty. So don't do like this with others. That is actual meaning of dharma.
Okay. Nice. Thanks for that. With fewer of the younger generation being able to read, write, and speak an Indian language, whether it's Hindi, Gujarati, Tamil, etc., how do we ensure that our dharma, values, cultures are kept alive? What spiritual text would you recommend for the youth or generation to read?
Ramayana and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. The two important spiritual texts. This is not a spiritual text. This is both are a spiritual text, you can say, in the normal days, but this is not a spiritual text. Both are Sri Ramayana and Srimad Bhagavad Gita is the book, is the text who teaches how to live in this material life and how to attain the, not for heaven, moksha, salvation. We never, in our Sanatan Dharma and all text, never say you get us hell or heaven. No. Hell and heaven is Sanatan Dharma. In Sanatan Dharma, nothing. We always try to get a salvation, moksha. Moksha is our aim. I don't want to get heaven. Heaven is also material life. You go there and you just enjoy like that. All the religions are not nowadays is saying. Dharma and religion is totally different. So we in Sanatan Dharma, if anybody want to uplift own life, if anybody want to live like a human being, so he need to be go and take shelter of Ramayanji and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. It's the only way to take shelter. It's the only way to live a life as a human. No other textbook. So many textbooks, but these are very essential and very, you can say, the first step. If you want to become a human, read those. Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Ramayana.
Okay. So I've personally read a bit of the Bhagavad Gita and read verses from it, and I find it so interesting how it applies to our day in life, yet it was written thousands of years ago, and it's so applicable to our youth, especially on how to live a better life. I really find those books so relevant to today's difficulties and how to overcome those difficulties through such simple scriptures.
Nowadays, the whole world, you see the unrest everywhere. Even the world, even the family. In the family also unrest is going there, everywhere unrest. Then how do we are able to overcome these unrest, and how to establish peace in the family all over the world, how to create a harmony. If you want to create a harmony, this scripture always help you. Ramcharitmanas, Ramayana is not a normal scripture. Ramayanam Veda Samam. Ramayana is the similar to Veda. Similar to Veda. Ramayana appeared to describe the essence of Veda. Srimad Bhagavad Gita appeared to describe the Veda. This is not a simple text. And everybody knows nowadays the Veda is the most ancient scripture. Even the science nowadays also agree. Yeah, the oldest. So we need to understand. No need to read like a religious book. If you want to live a life, if you want to become a human, for a humanity, for a humanitarian ground, you read those books, read those grantha. Then you become a then you become a human. Because the very famous quote, one quote of Aristotle, maybe you heard, everybody heard about the very famous philosopher of Yunan.
Yes.
The one famous quote is, man is a social animal. Very famous quote. Everybody know about this. Man is a social animal. What is the meaning of man is a social animal? What is the difference between the famous quote Aristotle saying the man is a social animal? Animal means always animal, not a human being. A man is a social animal.
Yeah.
So, but in the same thing, in our scripture, in Sanatana Dharma, already written, Dharmo vihina pashuhi shamana. Dharmo vihina pashuhi shamana. If you are not living with a dharma, I have already described what is the dharma. Means you are the animal.
Wow.
And nowadays you see all over the world unrest because they don't know what is the dharma. Some countries fight for a dharma, religion, not a dharma, because they don't know what is the dharma. That's why saying, our scripture saying, Dharmo vihina pashuhi shamana. If you are not living with dharma, if one character, dharma is lost, you don't have one character like dharma, means you are the animal. So if we nowadays we need to very near, you can say the emergency time now. If you want to, because nobody, human killing, beating, we are also killing animals, mans. So if we need to become a human, so need to be read Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Ramayana. This is the essential, you can say the medicine for us. Now everybody is ill, mentally, physically, heartily, everybody ill. Our body is ill, mind also ill. So if we need, now we need to cure, if we want to cure myself, if I want to cure myself, then need to be. If we want to cure ourselves, then we need to be read all those Sri Ramayana and Srimad Bhagavad Gita.
Okay. Well, thank you. So my follow-up question to that as well, and thank you for that. It was very relevant. Since we are living in the Kali Yuga, it is up to the youth today to protect and uphold Dharma for the future and the future of the generations to come. How can this be done in today's day and age, over and above our scriptures?
In a Kali Yuga Dharma is like that nowadays, which you are seeing. And if we want to protect, the protect word is not good for Dharma. Dharma protect us. We can't protect Dharma. We only follow the dharma. If we follow the scripture, you can protect yourself, you can protect humanity, you can protect the world, you can protect harmony. Very easy. That's why I am emphasize read Sri Ramayan, read Srimad Bhagavad Gita, because those both scripture. I'm not saying you read because you are belonging to Hindu. So many countries now started Ramayana as a study. Even the Saudi Arabia nowadays already started in a university. Even the schooling also after 5th class, Ramayana and Srimad Bhagavad Gita recently announced. Not for the religion, for a humanity. How to live. What is the purpose to come as a human body? What is our purpose? We are doing same thing nowadays. Like an animal also has a wife, animal also has a child, animal also has a house, animal also eat, animals also sleep. Then what is the difference between us and animal? We are doing same. If we are not if we don't know what is our work as a human being, what is our duty? So if you want to know what is our duty, then read those both scripture, Ramayana and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Then you can preserve your dharma. Not protect, preserve.
So what would you say is our duty in life?
In your duty, your life, the first duty is do karma yoga. Do whatever you want to do in a right way, not a wrong way. Don't take wrong. And secondly, always serve to mother and father, mata and pita. Nowadays, the child when become a young and get married, and after that he left house. He going to live alone with a wife, newly married wife. And mother and father, what is our duty is to serve mother and father always and obey his and her order. Obey them order. If say do like this, yeah, it's okay, no problem at all. Because our body belongs to my mother and father. Without mother and father, I can't came.
Can exist.
How you can? No, you need to be some eggs and some semen, a sperm. Then your body. So our body belongs to him. See, keep in 9 months in her own form. See how much. And after that, when I ready to come on the earth, that time the labor pain is the most hilarious pain in the world. Nobody can say how much pain. And when I become a young, when I started to earning, when get married, and then we are lifting nowadays and sending to old age home. What is the meaning of Matri Devo Bhava? Our scripture, Pratham mantra is Matri Devo Bhava, Pitri Devo Bhava. So do mother and father seva, do Gau Seva, do Tulsi Seva, and Thakurji Seva, do Gyaras, Kyadasi. It's an essential vrata in our scripture, and not only for the religiously, not dharmic, scientifically also. So follow all these things. If you following all these, then you definitely become a good human being. I'm not saying you become a Hindu or you become a Muslim or you become a Christian. You become a good human being. So firstly need to become a good human being. And if you become a good human being, you definitely get everything very easily. It's a very easy for you or easy for us.
Yes. And I think at the end of the day, that's all we want to achieve in life as well, to live a good life, to live an honest life, and to live and to become a good human being. I don't think anyone in this world wants to be bad, unfortunately, with circumstances and the way it is in this world. But as you said, follow these preachers, these teachings, and you will live a good life.
Yeah, definitely.
So in terms of our young parents and the future parents, how do we as young, I'm not a parent yet, but how would young parents give the teachings of Dharma to our youth, to our young children?
That's why I always say, and I always tell everybody, you create environment in your house, at your house. That's why I always tell, says, ki you just start Ramayanam in your house every day for 15 minutes. Sit together, mother, father, sister, Patni, called is in English wife, but wife is a not good word, but I am just for the understanding, I am saying the wife, husband, everybody, whole family sit together at least for 15 minutes. And do Ramayan every day. In the evening time, you have everybody come in the office, from the job, in the evening time, everybody came in home and sit, and one person read, describe, and everybody
Discuss.
the 1 month this duty, the one brother duty, next month another brother duty to read and describe, third month my sister duty, fourth month my mother duty. So duty is also everybody read and describe, and everybody listen also. So when you start like that, and even if I want to become a parent, so need to be, when my wife and my patni become pregnant, then need to be a started mom. So that child grab all the quality and all the ethics learn from the womb. When he and she is in womb, जब वह गर्भ में है, when he is in a womb, that time also nowadays scientifically also proved, before our scripture, before saying the Prahlad, so many examples, Prahlad, Abhimanyu, Dhruva is example of. So need to be not for only the when I want to become a parent. If I want to make my house a human house, if I want to make my house as a bhakta house, as a devotee house, then need to be a start to read and describe Ramayan and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Then you can gives all this value and ethics to your transformed.
Yes.
You can say, you can transform. You can transfer all the ethics and value to your children. It's essential.
Yes, I still remember when I was a child, my dad used to almost every night read to me and my sister the Mahabharata, stories from the Mahabharata, and I really appreciated those stories, and I still remember quite a few of them till today, and it simplified such simple stories and such practical ways of one should live, of how one should live their life. And I really appreciate it. And as you said as well, if a family has to just read to their kids just every day, even if it's just 15 minutes, discuss these scriptures with them.
Yeah. If you start with 15 minutes, you definitely reach more.
Yeah.
Day by day, you increase your time.
Yes.
Because when interested, when you sit one place and when you recite like that, then the environment is totally changed, aura is totally changed, and that aura affect on your mind, on your body, and day by day you are interested more and more. So just start with 15 minutes, time automatically increased. One day you 1 hour, 2 hour also sit and learn and read and listen, ready to listen. But start with 15 minutes. If anybody want to become good human being, just I'm again repeating same word, read scripture, read Bhagavad Gita and Ramayanji.
Okay, well, thank you for that. So in today's day and age, as you know, with social media and all those platforms out there, should the youth of today, since we use those platforms so much, should we seek role models and influencers from those platforms for inspiration and mentoring? Can we use those platforms to seek guidance?
We can use those, we are using also, or we can use also those platforms for the knowledge. When I'm saying like that, you read and sit together, what is the purpose to sit together? I can sit in my room and one person is just broadcast all these things and then okay. But no. Understand one thing. When you sit together and when you start chanted and when you start to read, the power, where is power? The power in the word which I reading, which I describing. So that word produce the positive energy. And when you are, understand one thing, the very practical thing. Sometimes you go in the bar, suddenly the very negative place in the world, totally negative place in the world. If you go there, you see suddenly your mind totally changed in a different way. And when you go in a mandir, then your mind changed in totally different way. What is the difference? Both are made by the concrete.
Yeah.
The difference between the environment, that aura, that energy. So if we use this for knowledge, we gain knowledge from the all social media, the electronics media and all platforms. But if you want to enlighten you, not a knowledgeable person, become a knowledgeable person. I have a knowledge what is Ramayana saying. But that word I am not chanting. I am through here. Just like see, if I making a paneer here,
Yeah.
Shahi paneer,
Yes.
and showing on the platform media, you can make this and very tasty and very this. But nobody can taste which type of taste paneer has. If you want to taste, then you can eat. Go there and eat. So same thing is here. We can spread and people get knowledge of this, and when people thinks, oh yeah, very knowledgeable thing, then definitely interested to read. But the essence come when you read, when you start to read and when you start to listen in front of, sit in front of, then you can get essence.
No, yeah, no, definitely. I've seen firsthand the power of reading the scriptures instead of just absorbing it through other platforms, and definitely. Thank you. So, in terms of leaders, in today's day and age, what are the most important attributes of a successful leader today, and is it different to previous eras?
Yeah, nowadays leader, if you want to become a leader, then also need to read the Ramayana. You see the character of Angad. You know the Angad, who is the Bali son, Sugriv brother's son.
No.
In the one famous character, Sugriva. You know the Sugriva. If you the Bali's son Angad, and Bhagwan killed the Bali. Bhagwan killed the Bali, and Sugriv become a king over there on Kiskinda. And that time Angad become a prince. But that time Angad is totally little bit depressed. because of some circumstances. And when Bhagwan reached Lanka, the make a road in the sea, and then when reached Lanka, then before the wars, when everybody ready to fight with Ravan, but that time Bhagwan sent Angad as an ambassador, peace ambassador. You go and try to, I don't want to war, so you are able to do like that. That time little bit depressed Angad. But Bhagwan own brother Lakshmanji Maharaj is very capable all these things. Bhagwan can send Lakshmanji, go and tell Ravan, if you not follow if you not return Ma Sita because you are kidnapped,
Yes.
then I will kill you. But no, Bhagwan sent to Angad. Because Bhagwan want Angad just like came out as a leader. He is little bit depressed. Now we are not creating leader with ethics. An ethical leader nowadays come because of we are not following our scripture. We are not following the Ramcharitmanasa. We are not following the Ramayana. We are not following the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. If we want to create a good leader, then need to be listen and read the Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Ramayana, just like Angad. Bhagwan create Angad as a leader. Bhagwan can send, go Sugriv, you are more knowledgeable, you can go. Hanumanji, you can go. Jambant, you can go. The very young guy, Bhagwan send, go. Because if you not believe any young person, then how can he emerge as a leader? He always live in a fear. Maybe I am wrong, or may I did wrong, then what? And maybe my parents angry. Maybe my boss is angry, become angry. If you want to make a leader, then believe on him. And if you shown you are believing on him, he definitely become a leader. But which type of leader you want? If you want the good leader who serve to nation, then need to be read a scripture, Ramayana and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. How to serve the nation, how to serve the family, how to serve the friend, how to. So need to be listen and read our Ramcharitmanas and Srimad Bhagavad Gita.
I've noted our youth today, our scriptures are too old-fashioned, it's too old school. But at the same time, they ask all these questions like I ask now. How to become a better leader, how to live a better life. And it's all written in our scriptures, in our, as you said, the Ramayana, and such great stories like what you just mentioned now of Angad, that you can learn so much of these valuable lessons on how to become a better leader. Thank you for that. So, in today's fast-paced, busy lifestyle and uncertain times, there's been a lot more awareness of our mental health. COVID has made it very difficult on us all with this whole social distancing, and it's made it difficult for people to reach out for help. What advice would you give the youth on how one should lead their lives to keep a healthy mindset and reach out?
Nowadays it's a very difficult time. Not only COVID affected. Before COVID also the youth are becoming too much depressed, living with a depression, living with anxiety. It's a very big thing in the Western world also, and in a multinational house in India also.
The pressure of society.
The pressure of society, pressure of friends, pressure of families. So the problem is that we are trying to search happiness in others, in things, in a material life. And we are trying to find out on the price of ourselves. What we are doing nowadays in the depression is a very, very big problem. Anxiety is a big problem. What is the meaning of depression? When we are living in a past, that is called a depression. When we are thinking about the future, that is called a anxiety. And both are same position. I am living in a fear because I am thinking about my future. I am stuck in my future. We are not living in a present. This is the problem. Even sometimes I live in somebody living in the past and depressed. Hey, I did this, I did that. And we are trying to search happiness in my patni, like a wife,
yeah.
my girlfriend, my boyfriend, my friend, my mother, my father, my children. Hey, I lost myself and I am searching in others. How can you find out if you lost yourself? So if we need to be live happily, if we want to live happily, then first work is you just start love yourself. Know yourself, who you are. Why we are searching in others? If I am not happy, then how can I give and get happiness from others? How can I give? How can I get? We can't get, we can't give. So need to be know what is our duty. Need to be know who am I. Need to be know where I am. So for all these problems, what is I have already told in the today Katha, Bhagavan Ram, Dasarath ji and Vasishtha, Maharaj Vasishtha all told to Bhagavan Ram, tomorrow is your coronation. Tomorrow you become a king of Ayodhya. It's okay. And next day, Bhagavan heard about कि now you are not become a king, you are going to forest for 14 years. And your another brother, a step brother, you can call in English a step brother, Bharat is become a king. So what is nowadays we are going to fight. And if you are not going to fight, then definitely we will go in a depression. But what is that time Bhagavan saying? Wow. If any circumstances you faces very bad time and good time, doesn't matter what is bad, what is good. This is a good bad time for Bhagavan Ram, because one day he is going to become a king and next day he is going for a forest.
Exactly.
It's a very bad time. But Bhagavan saying, wow, Pita Dinnamuhi Kanan Raju. My father gave me the forest. Now I am become a king of forest. So that in any situation, if you are able to convert any situation as a happiness, then you never go in a depression. So first need to love yourself. Don't search love in others. Love yourself. Who am I? Why I am? If anybody is, because nowadays people going in depression because everybody judging. This is not good. He is not good. She is not good. Judging is a very big problem nowadays. And we are taking, hey, he is judging me. I am bad, and I am not good. like that. He is judging his problem, not my problem, man. You are seeing I am the wrong. Okay, thank you. You are seeing I am going to mandir. I am not good enough because I am not going to disco. I am not going to club. I am always want to go in a mandir and do some worship and do some meditation, do some chanting. So many people come in your life and see, hey, he is just bored, judging you, like a judging you, and then feel, hey, I am like that. No, man, you are seeing I am not good. It's your problem. You need some doctor. I am not. I am good enough. I am doing right thing. I am following my scripture. I am following those books like Ramcharitmanas or Ramayana. So if you want to come out from depression and if you want to keep healthy your mind, first need to read again Bhagwan Ram and Bharat Prasang character. One and another also. One brother going to 14 years forest, and he is happy. I am very happy now. Now Bharat become a king. And when Bharatji Maharaj came and Gurudev said, yo, now you take the charge of kingdom. Then he said, no, I am not. I am the servant of my elder brother. I don't want to take. I am ready to give my life for him. But I am not going to take the king. I am not going to take the charge of kingdom. I don't want to become a king. This throne belongs to my elder brother. And elder brother is very happy that my younger brother become a king. See the love, see the praying. So if you follow like this in your family, with your friend, then you never become depressed. Because both are loving himself and both are loving all. So for depression, for the anxiety, also need to read our scripture Ramayana and Srimad Bhagavad Gita.
Okay. Thank you so much, Guruji, for your time and for these lovely words. Namaste.
Sri Radhe.